Hey guys, it's Tanner Gray, also known as Topsail Tanner, coming to you back again. Been thinking a lot lately about when people come in vacation here, and I was thinking about, can you come into Topsail Island on a budget? And believe it or not, there's so many more options than you would think. So first, what did we come to Topsail for? The beauty of Topsail Island. There might be dolphins out there. There's pelicans right now. There's dolphins typically out in the winter time. We're filming in the winter. Obviously, guys, this is about as cold as it gets here. It's just above freezing right now. Back to topic, we're going to talk about really what we're here for is people come to enjoy the beaches. Now, do you have to do that if you don't make tons and tons of money? No, you do not. That's one of the best parts about Topsail. It's still a value beach in my opinion. There are lots of authentic places from the south end all the way to the north end, guys. It's just a matter of what you want. We're gonna name some of the highlights of the big ones that I know because I used to manage a ton of them. We're gonna start north and go south, and I might miss a few in the way, but we'll try to get them all. You've got Topsail Reef units. Topsail Reef units were built in the 80s, 1 bedroom, and they have the 1 units on the backside have 2 bedrooms. But they're right up in the erosion area, so they're not that popular, but they are because there's no beach in front of it. But that's one of the places. There's also Jolly Roger Campground as well. Between those two, there's right next to the Sea Vista Pier, there's a bunch of little one and with a loft. I think they're called Sandpiper Village. We're gonna take a look at that as well. They can span and cost the closer you get to the ocean, but they go multiple townhouses back. We also have, working your way south from there, there's another campground. Surf City Family Campground is just south of the village of Stump Sound. It's a campground that they rent, I think, year-round on this side of the road, the west side of Island Drive, and on the ocean side, they actually make all the campers leave. Now, in the summertime, those get full. That's if you have your own camper that you want to pull and leave it here, which is also an option. A little bit further south, not quite in the center of Surf City, we've got Tiffany's Motel. Now, it's funny because Tiffany's Motel redid and then they burned down, then they built this giant thing. So they got 2 sides. They've got one that's not oceanfront, but the bigger sides across the main area. It's a big U-type shape, but that's another budget-friendly place. And then you go a little bit further south and you've got the Loggerhead Inn. The Loggerhead Inn was just redone by Carolina Retreats. And there's another one that they just built 2 different sections for called
Saltwater Resort and Suites.
But they actually have 2 different buildings that they're brand new. They're similar and closer proximity to the center of Surf City, past the Loggerhead south that way. And they are close to the other motel that's right there, Seacoast Suites, which is right behind Bert's Surf Shop. We missed kind of a budget-friendly place, which is Surf Condos, which is one of the only condo places that isn't on North Topsail Beach. At the south end of the island, we have got the Breezeway Motel. We've got the Sea View Motel, I believe, is ginormous. The Jolly Roger Pier has an inn. I think it's 2 separate buildings that they got where you can stay at the pier and do it that way. So there's lots of different options, guys. So now that we covered the places, going back to why you come here for the natural beauty of what Topsail is. Topsail still is a very, serene, peaceful family setting place. Everybody says it's getting crowded because we are getting popular, because we are that type of destination. We're very family friendly oriented beach. No high rise like Myrtle Beach. They'll never be allowed here. But look at this, guys. I mean, this is just absolutely magnificent. You imagine coming out here this time of year? I mean, I'm not saying come in winter time, but budget friendly. If you want to stay in something a little bit nicer, you can do it off season right now. Obviously, you're not gonna be out here sunbathing today, but man, tell me you wouldn't want to stroll on the beach today. To enjoy the natural beauty and kind of what this place really was all about. It's kind of the nature of why I love it so much, is because it's still, while it's developing, it still keeps this, trying to keep the peaceful feel of what we're really about, is the beauty. And there's so many things to do. Next, we're gonna talk about, how about the food here. So you've got a variety of everything, just like when you're at home. There's fancy places, there's not so fancy places. If you're on a budget, go to the Walmart, get your regular groceries, don't eat out. That's very simple. If even better one, buy a saltwater fishing license if you're in state. Talk about a way to enjoy it. It's a self-sustaining meal that you've got yourself. You catch, cook, and clean. I mean, once you get the license and get the tactics down, it's free. So you get to enjoy that. Keeping in the budget friendly, shop at Food Lion, shop at Walmart, bring your stuff from home, eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Guys, it's really doesn't have to be that expensive. Now, if you want to go to the places, it will be. Obviously, you can go to regular places like Subway, your regular, more franchise places that will be in that price range if you want something out but not expensive. So let's talk about what the environment's like. There is plenty of parking here as long as you come early enough, or if you're staying at one of the places where you can walk to the beach. Usually budget-friendly places require a little bit more of a walk. The further away from oceanfront, less demand there is for it. What's that mean? It's less expensive, obviously. So, you know, you can stay further back, and that's even more budget-friendly if you don't want to stay in one of the places that I mentioned. You know, once you get on the beach, guys, the vibe here is fantastic. Even if you go to the Southern Surf City, guys, when you're on the beach, everybody's nice to each other. So, you know, that's what's nice about Topsail. But you can definitely come here on a budget and, you know, make it a nice vacation for your family, and it doesn't have to cost tens of thousands of dollars. Probably come down and stay a week on Topsail, prime time for out the door travel, you know, everything about $1,000 probably. I mean, if you did it right. But just check out your options depending on how many people are coming, what you need, what you want to do. But hope this information helps you out, and love to see you come down to Topsail. Hit me up with any questions that you have. I'd like to give information because for me, sharing this environment that's not mine, it never will be, but it's such a peaceful place, and it absolutely makes so much soothing to my soul, and it makes me want to just stay here forever, which I'm going to. And it's just a magical place for me, regardless of what happens in development and all that stuff. It still feels like home to me. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, guys, Tanner Gray, also known as Topsail Tanner, and I will see you on that next one.